This week, I built the perfect, easy project to lift somebody's spirits. Put on your tools, guys. Time for a make or break. Hey guys, welcome back to Make or Break. I'm Rob. As you can see, Sarah's not here with me. Sarah has been out sick for 3 weeks. While I miss her dearly, I figured as long as I was down here myself, I might as well build something that'll lift her spirits. Here's how it went.
Alright, so while I get set up, I need to explain exactly what I'm making. While Sarah's been sick, she's been spending a ton of time on TikTok and sending me videos of this guy. This is Lee McClendon. He's a teacher who reenacts his experiences with his students, and inevitably, as they start to run around the room, he always asks, "Where are you up?" which has become one of Sarah's life themes. So I wanted to make her a sign that said, "Why are you up?" To do this, I found inspiration from the ladies over at Shanty to Chic and their DIY wood sign. I started off with some 1x4s I had laying around, and I just cut them to size on the miter saw. Now the Shanty to Chic gang actually built a frame behind it, but I figured I could just as easily glue it up with some bar clamps. I mean, it's not going to be tossed around, I hope. So I glued each end up and clamped it down. I ended up adding a couple scrap pieces to be cawls to keep the boards all even as they dried. After I removed the clamps, I quickly scraped off the excess glue, and then I got to sanding. Now, I could have stopped here and got to finishing, but I wanted to try a new wood carving disc that I got for our angle grinder. I don't get to use this tool that much, so I thought this would be a fun opportunity. I used it to give all 4 edges a kind of fake natural edge. It only took a few passes at different angles, and it turned out great. I then went back and sanded off the edges just a little bit, but then I got ready to stain. I used a light brown dye stain from General Finishes, and this was starting to look pretty good, but that stain was only the base layer. When it was dry, I started applying the letter stickers. Fortunately, I had just enough letters for the question I needed to ask. Where are you up? I clamped down a square so I could keep all the letters in line and stuck them on. Next, I grabbed this cottage white chalk paint and painted it on with a brush. Then I just kind of peeled up the letters to reveal the stain below. When it was dry, I used a sanding block to distress and age the paint. To get the look I really wanted, I ended up using my random orbit sander as well. And I think it turned out pretty good. Now when Sarah finally made it back to work, I brought her down to show it to her, and I think she liked it.
So yeah, Sarah kind of loved it. It's really an easy project to do, guys. I got to use the grinder, so I'm always happy about that. Oh, and also, if you want to find that guy on TikTok, I'll be sure to link to him down below. He's hilarious. If you have any kids in your life whatsoever, you'll get a kick out of his content. Speaking of, I want to thank Heart for sponsoring this episode and reminding us that we can do anything we can imagine if we do it with heart. All right, guys, break's over. Go make something.